Good morning or good afternoon. I hope you're having a wonderful day and welcome to the Ask Mary Ellen channel on YouTube, where you will always find inspiration, motivation, and truthful tips to help you on your life journey. Let me fix my camera a little bit more. Today, I want to speak about negative or positive. Which should you choose? I know you're going to say, Mary Ellen, that's an easy question. Why or why not? Because it's not an easy question. And the reason I'm speaking about this today is, I guess not this past weekend, but the weekend before. On the weekends, those of you who follow my truths of the day on the internet, on different social media pages, I post on the weekends, I post a picture with a phrase. And last Saturday, not this past Saturday, the one before, I posted a picture about being negative and how you didn't have to, you could be negative, but don't hold on to it all the time. Well, I try to answer all of the comments that come to me. And on LinkedIn, this one person had commented, "Oh, you just want us to be positive, positive, positive all the time. I'm so sick of hearing everybody talk about positivity." Well, I understood exactly what she meant because living with multiple sclerosis, which I do, it's really hard to stay positive all the time. And that is not what I even teach at Real Health. So I did answer her or this person, and I said, I understand totally what you're talking about because see, when you focus on negative, positive, positive, positive all the time, the universe has to hit you with a negative to bring you back into balance. It's like a seesaw. Unfortunately, when you focus on negative, negative, negative all the time, the universe doesn't hit you with a positive to bring you back up. Wouldn't that be nice if it did? Because then all of us could just be negative and waiting for something good to happen. Yet that's not the way it works. At Real Health, I teach people to be really enthusiastic about life by staying balanced. I'm not really teaching them to be positive. I want them to be real. If you have a negative feeling, a negative thought, a negative experience from your past that's resurfacing, sit with it and feel it. And I give my clients activities and lessons to work with these because I've been through my own traumas and I've worked through them. And it does bring so much healing and peace into my life. I have an experiment that I want to show you, and I know you've probably all seen it. Of course, this is a glass, and I dyed the liquid in it red so you could see it. Now, usually when somebody holds up a glass like this, they'll ask somebody, okay, what do you see? And an optimist will say, well, I see the glass half full. And a pessimist will say, I see the glass half empty. Well, neither answer is correct. This glass is always entirely full. Even if I were to pour the liquid out, which I can't right here, see, it's half full of the liquid, in this case, water dyed with red dye, and the other part is full of air molecules or dust from the air, but it is always all the way full. So the correct answer to this question is it's entirely full all the time. So all of you students or in college, if somebody gives you that question, there you go. You're going to be one up on them. Or they're going to say, wow, I never thought of it that way. See, in order to be positive, in order to be real, you have to reprogram those erroneous societal teachings that you were taught since you were young. That you're not any good, you're not going to be able to write a book, what are you going to make of yourself? All of those things that you heard day after day after day. And of course, you can reprogram with powerful affirmations or thoughts. And I know you've probably heard affirmations till the cows come home. The other key is to be grateful. Sit down and write everything you are grateful for. And anytime you wake up, and let's say you're having a negative morning, and the kids are late for their bus, and they want their lunches, and everybody's kind of yelling at you, and the kids finally leave. Well, take a moment to pause. Quit carrying that negativity that you just went through all through your day. Don't talk about it. Sit down in the quiet and pause. Because you go on to the next moment, which is what mindfulness is, staying in the moment. You go to the next moment and they're gone. They're gone to school. You can now be positive. Do something for yourself. Have a cup of coffee. Go outside and enjoy the fresh air. Do something you love to do. Now, be aware of how you wake up in the morning and how you go to sleep. Be aware of the first thing you listen to in the morning. Do you get up and turn on the news? And what's the news? It's always negative about everything. This is happening and that's happening. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to the news to know what's going on, and especially know the weather. Yet listen to it, know what's going on, and turn it off. If people people like to be negative. They're comfortable being negative. They're comfortable criticizing and blaming everyone else for what they themselves should be responsible for. You need to get rid of doubt. Doubt will hold you back unless you bless doubt for showing you your negative feelings so you can bring in a positive feeling and go out and, I hate to keep using the word positive, yet, there's really not another word that we can substitute. And when you get rid of doubt, and go into your brain, your filing cabinet, and pull a file that says childhood things I was taught. Visualize burning it up and out in, or putting it in your shredder. Visualize, being the person you want to be. Get rid of doubt. Doubt will stop you, like I said, unless you bless it for showing you your negative feelings that you need to let go of. So why don't people do this? I know you know the answer to that. It's hard. It's difficult. It's hard work. People like staying stuck. People like the same old, every day of the week. On Monday, they do this. On Tuesday, they do this. On Sunday, they do this. Do something fun. Fun brings positive energy. And like I said, you don't want to stay positive all the time, because the universe will hit you with a negative to bring you back into balance. Like a seesaw. Remember those seesaws? And as you were a child, you got on one end and you pushed off with your legs, and then your friend got on the other end and pushed off with their legs, and you went up and down, up and down. Well, that's life. You can keep going up and down, or you can try to stay balanced. So, negative or positive, which should you choose? Neither one. You should choose fun and kindness and compassion and powerful. Be the powerful person of strength you are. And don't tell me you're not. I have been through so much in my life, and people who know my entire life story go, "You've got to be kidding." And if you want to know the entire story, you can go to my webpage, askmaryellen.com, and read all about it. I will try to see you next Sunday at the same time. Until then, negative or positive, stay real. Stay really enthusiastic about life, and connect with askmaryellen.com. Bye-bye.